Welcome back, guys, to Eerie Covenant. I wanted to go over energy and moon phases and explain why they are both important to witchcraft and our working. We'll start with energy, something I have none of today. So, energy is a very big thing in witchcraft and even life. It is what connects everything. We are made of it, along with everything else. Learn to control and manipulate and create energy, and you have magic. Spirits are energy. All around us, energy we can't always see, but we can feel it. Even technology is ran with metals and crystals. Why? Because they hold energy. And what happens to energy to make it work? It vibrates and charges. So vibration raising and meditation and energy creating exercises are important. The most famous exercise for learning to create energy with your palms or feel it in them is the ball of light technique. So you take your hands, you put them together like this, you focus, and you rub them together, creating warmth and friction. And once you have done that, you form a ball of energy. Some people like to visualize it as light. Feel it. Know it's there. And sometimes I like to visualize a word. If I want to send a message out to somebody psychically, I'll form a word inside my ball of light that I create, and I will focus on it and visualize a path of light leading from me to the direction I know that person's at. And then once I've created it and I feel it's sufficient enough, I will send it out toward them. It does take practice, but you will get it, and you can form energy and learn to control and manipulate it in different things. But understand that you can create and control energy because you are energy, and it is all around us. So, astraling is a form of energy. When you work with crystals, herbs, or spells, it all works and circulates with your energy. That's why it's important to be balanced when you do your spell work, to make your spells work without backfiring or hindering them with negative energy. So you see, energy, focus, intent, and visualization is the formula or key to the craft. Just wanted to cover that, and we will go into it more in depth later. I don't want to overwhelm anyone right now, but I do want to educate you guys and let you know what the keys are to being successful in witchcraft. Now we will go over moon phases and how they can help us with our spell work. And stay with me till the end of the video, and I'm going to show you something cool pertaining to the energy. I'm going to use my pendulums and show you how it vibrates through energy over crystals and other objects that you have already put your energy into. So, moon phases for magic. Working with the moon is an important part of practice for most witches and important to our work and magic. For generations, witches and pagans have well documented the moon phases, the importance of it, and what it can do for them. The moon affects everything, including moods and actions, a fact well known, even scientifically. An elder person with Alzheimer's disease may become worse with their condition under certain moon phases. Even fishermen and those who live at sea track the moon. It amazes me how well our ancient ancestors absorbed this information and knew about astrology such in depth. They understood the moon, stars, and planets long before there were scientists. To me, that is amazing. So I'll be going over the phases of the moon today and how we use it in our magic. Working with moon phases can make our spells more successful. There's 4 phases of the moon. You got the new moon, waxing moon, full moon, and the waning moon. Each phase has a 7-day period to do your work, the time period of which phase is 3 days before to 3 days after. So this gives you plenty of time to plan your work and your spells and what day you want to do it on. So the waxing moon is best for work to increase. If you want to bring something to you, like love, luck, money, whatever you want to bring to you, even health. So just remember, waxing moon, you're gaining. Full moon, great power. Most rituals are done under this moon. Best time for all magic and charging things like wands, crystals, water, and so on. Divination too, protection and banishing. So the full moon's a pretty big deal with witches. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that. So now the waning moon. So waxing moon, things come to you, but the waning moon, you want to send things out or release. So it's best for things to leave you or banish, cast away. You can do this with negativity, reversing or getting rid of things like poverty, people, and best for hexing and cursing. And finally, we have the dark moon. So this day is very important to me every month in my worshipping of Hecate. So this is best for the dark arts, but also it's my deity's moon. So if you work with her, this is the best day to bring her offerings, and known as the day of her supper. And the first 3 days of the new moon is most important days to her every month. But I will go over a lot more about Hecate in another video. I do want to do one about her. She is an amazing deity to work with. So the moon phases can benefit us greatly with our magic. And tomorrow I'll probably upload a video about the days of the week and their correspondences and how we can work with the days of the week with our spells. Okay, so I said I would use my pendulum and show you some examples of energy and how objects we use accumulates our energy. So pendulums work based off energy, spirit energy, our energy, just energy. And it's a powerful thing. Now watch as I hold it over a crystal. Let me get my arm balanced and steady. And you can see how it vibrates over different objects. Now, the longer you've had an object, the more it will vibrate and pick up on the energy. And then you have this. You can also test this over tarot cards and other things that you've used, but I thought that that was a neat little show and tell. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something today. And until next time, which is love, light, and blessings from Erie Covenant.